organizations. IT organizations, what is the thing? They will provide a IT services. It can be a development, application development, or software development, operating system development, or hardware related services. Okay. Okay. Or web development, website providing. Okay. Web services, like you go to the big rocks, you can register your domain name and as well as you can host your domain into their servers. You can develop your own website and host into the big rocks, GoDaddy. Okay, like that. So like WordPress. So different hosting sites are there. You can simply, you don't require to maintain your own server for your website. Simply purchase a domain name and host your website into their servers. So they are providing web services. Just people can able to access. You are the developer and you develop and push it. And maybe if you don't know how to develop and your organization required a website, but you don't know how to develop, so you will give an IT company. So who are going to develop websites, we'll tell them to develop a website, host into this site like that. Okay. So ultimately, what is the customer's requirement is what they want it. Okay. They want a specific type of service, specific service what they required, then IT company will provide it. Okay. Depends upon what IT company it is. For example, there is a organization, big industries, they need some ERP application, SAP sales division is required, SAP HR is required. So their modules will build and deploy for their purposes. Application runs in a certain server and developed by some other organization, used by some other organizations, right? Like so different organizations required different types of IT services. These IT services provided like a development of an application, or maybe it can be an ERP application or web related, or a infrastructure related, means maintenance of servers, storages, network security related kind of stuff, or maybe certain organization providing their cloud related services. Okay, like AWS, Azure, GCP, okay, OCI. Okay, so different organization providing cloud related services. Either it can be infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, or a software as a service. Okay, so like that. So different type of support we are getting from different organizations. Okay, so this is IT organization providing different services. So what is this service desk in the IT organization, guys? So it is whatever the client is getting the service from the service provider. So it is mentioned that is the service we are providing, and we have to provide a support either from our organization or from other organizations. Okay, the support can be, it is like a issue is occur, it is application is not working, or maybe application is showing some error. Okay, accessing related issues, or maybe requirements. A client is required to access permissions, or maybe a client is required a change of services, change of code, change of database services. Okay, so maybe like I build an website for an organization. So they will ask like, no, this is a not a picture. I want another picture. You have to put it, or maybe other options to log into the website, like that. You can different type of changes. They require change of services. Okay, guys, it's a common terminologies. Whatever we are using here, it is common terminologies. Either it is a software development side or a testing side, or maybe deployment related. Like a software developer develop, then tester will test, then it will going to be deploy into the servers. Again, that is also, there is a administrator is there, system administrator deploy application to the remote servers. So then we can able to access it. Okay. So different life cycles of each and every process involves with a service desk here. Okay. And my point of telling all these things is, yes, whatever it is when you are joined as a service desk engineer, improve your technical skills as which path you want to improve your technical skills. You want to improve your technicals in a cloud related things. So then improve your cloud aspects. Okay. So, for example, you learn AWS, and then maybe you can fetch in the things, you can go for a AWS workflow. Okay. Or maybe you want to learn a DevOps, or you want to learn Windows servers or a Linux. You want to become Linux administrator, learn the Linux, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, do the RHC certification, then you will become a Linux administrator full time. Means now it is a mix of um, requirements like L0, L1 is support is a mixed support related to the project only. But technical specifications, you have to improve a specific technologies and you have to be certified in that one. So you can improve in that manner. Okay. So that is the point we discussed yesterday, and as well as check out different organizations, what services they are providing, to whom they are providing. It's not required to know what company they are providing a service, what type of industries they are providing services. Okay. So as I said, IT service provider will provide a services to the different organizations. It can be IT related organization, non-IT organization. If you go to DMart, and maybe most of you people know DMart, right? So you go to the DMart, and DMart is what it is. It's a grocery store. It's simply a kirana store. Okay. You can purchase a lot of different items. It's compared to normal kirana store, it having a limited items. Here it is lot of items with a lot of offers. Okay, buy one get one free. Okay, so like that, so you will buy a lot of things, right? It is a grocery store anyway. But what is the IT company involvement in it? So they are doing a billing where in the computer, right? It's not handout billing. If you go to normal kirana stores, so what they will do, they'll hand so they will take one paper and they will write items cost and use the calculator, calculate it, and you have to pay, right? But if you go to the DMart or any shopping mall like Ratnadeep or so many other more shop is there, right? So what they use a computer. They use a software to billing software is there. So they scan the item. So billing software, it will read item information, cost, and total it will display along with all discounts. So total payment, card payment, or a QR code. Now it is recently that so UPI is added. Earlier UPI option is not there. Okay, now it is UPI payment is there, and then cash payment is there. So if you pay cash, how much change it will you'll get it. So everything will display, and every item information stores in their central server. Okay. If I go to the MedPlus, I have a MedPlus membership and Apollo membership is there. Wherever, whatever the store I go, so they will ask my phone number, type it, they will get my details, right? So last time when I forget my tablets, names and receipt. So I went to the MedPlus store. I told my phone number, and then they type my phone number. They got my list of what are the regularly I purchase every month. What are the medicines I purchase? They told this is. So I want this. So that's it, right? So it is. So become a earlier days. It's everything is individual. Now it is every small organizations. Even though it is can be a medical store or it can be a grocery store. So they need an IT services, and you have to maintain these required servers to store, run applications and their data. You have to run it by different organizations. This is what IT. IT does not mean it is like a only software development. It is about a different type of services. It can be a infrastructure related services, or it can be a software related services, or it can be a normal hardware like sales of network items, device network maintenance, right? That is also one of the main IT services part. Okay, so here it is, an organization providing a support to the other organizations. There is a two things when we are discussing about a client's type. It is the client or a customer or a user, whatever the name it is, he can be an internal part of organization or the client is external part of our organization. So if he is a part of organization means internal customer. So I'm an internal customer to the Savantis. If I got something like so I cannot able to log in, or maybe I forget my password, or maybe my system is not working, or maybe I require a specific application access, or maybe I want a printer access, I want a VPN access. I want some server access. I want a specific server to run my application, or maybe to test whatever application I developed. I want to test to run on a server. I want a server. I want a server. So what I will do it? I'll ask my service desk. I will put a one mail information, or maybe through the mail, or maybe there is a service desk software. So through that one, I will inform to my service desk. So the service desk departments are there. No? So for example, I got my laptop related issue. It go for a service desk to the team of desktop support engineer related. I want a, a server from the data center. I want a specific server to install with a Linux operating system. So I want that server. I want a fresh server for me. So I will put it, I require a server with a 2 CPUs, 4 GB RAM or a 8 GB RAM with a Linux operating system. So what is the service desk people will do? It will go for a system engineers, virtual machine manager. So those who are working on it. So what they will do it? They'll create a machine for me. So they will take one server in the data center. They'll install the operating system requirement. Okay. They'll create a login account and they'll share the login account to me. Simply I can log in from my system. I can access it. I deploy my application or run my applications. So it is also service. Okay. So for example, just I need 3 servers in the AWS cloud. Okay, my organization is also part of AWS, partner of AWS. So I'm doing some project so that required 3 virtual machines, easy to instance in the AWS cloud. But I don't know how to create it. Just I need machines to access. That's it. Okay, I'm internal customer, so I'm a developer, so I need 3 machines. So I will type, I need 3 machines, each machine with 2 CPUs, and each one having required 8 GB of RAM. Okay, and each one required 50 GB of storage space. So that is my requirement. I will send the requirements to the service desk, to the department of that related cloud who is administrating this cloud environment. They log into the AWS cloud. They'll create a machines for me. They will create a login for me. They'll share a login, how to connect, how to log in. So this is also part of service desk. Okay. Next, this is what I'm trying to say is internal customers. Okay. Either internal or external customer. The service is always automatically depends upon the client and depends upon the service provider, depends upon the IT organizations. Okay. So when I required something, guys understand what I said? Okay, I given some example. Do you get the point? Understand?
Yes.
Okay. So here it is. Either I'm an internal customer or maybe an external customer. So for example, Savantis is providing a service to a client company. So based on the AWS cloud requirements. Okay. So we are giving like we are whatever they required on the AWS, we'll create it. We'll do that project for them and give it to them. So they will use it. If they require some support, we will provide it, for example. Okay. So whatever they require, like whatever the client is required, they have to ask the service desk, right? if they required a change, or maybe they required already 3 servers are running in a AWS cloud. Now they want additional one, or maybe they want a change of some S3 bucket related kind of stuff, or maybe some connectivity is required. Maybe there is an issue to connect with, so they cannot able to log in to the server directly because there is some IAM role is blocking that one. So they need a permission to access. Okay, what they will approach? They will approach the service desk. In the service desk team. So service desk means the specific team is there that is meant for that client and meant for that kind of project. The people who are having a technology knowledge, people who are working for that client, people. Okay. So what they will do when they will receive and understand what is the client requirement is I cannot able to access my virtual EC2 instance. There is a administrative privileges problem is occur. So we look into it. So where is an issues? Is the person is required to access? So check it. User credentials for that one. Is the person is able to required to access, but he's cannot able to access. What happened? Investigate, resolve the issues and tell issue is resolved. Now can you able to access? Yes, and close the ticket. So this ticket is happens with this information about who is the client, who is the user, and which organization and from where this location. Why I told yesterday and today also the location, because of the client can be anywhere in this world. It can be in the same place in Hyderabad. Maybe same organization, like Deloitte is there in Hyderabad, Deloitte is in Mumbai, Deloitte is in New York, Deloitte is in New Jersey, right? So it's a Deloitte customer. So which region, which customer, which project, like that we will, that information and what is their requirement and additional information. Okay. So, and what are the steps you done for a resolution and issue is resolved or not, and when it is occurred, when it is closed, and what is their priorities. That is a priority wise also when it is occur, when it is closed. So this is entirely defined in the ticket only. Okay. So next time anything is happen, like maybe the customer said, like yesterday I asked people to resolve this issue, not required from like that. So we have a document proof that is this is the issues occur and this is the solution we made it and it is now working. We confirm with the customer and we close the ticket. Okay. So it is always a proof that is what is the issue, what is you have done, and what is the final result. That is everything is there in the ticket only. Okay. So this is ticket will govern the service desk events. Okay. So that's the my point I understand. Understand guys what I try to say, the ticket kind of stuff.
Yes, sir.
Next one is I said ticket. So a ticket is occur whenever whatever it is. It can be a cloud related service, or maybe it is some infrastructure service, or maybe it is application related, maybe front end web application related, back end application related. Okay. So whatever it is, if there is an issue or information is required, or maybe change of service or access permissions, so it comes to the service, whatever it is comes to the service desk, ticket will be created. It contains information about the client requirement and client requirement information, and that technician notes also, right? These tickets are basically three types. Depends upon a company, guys. Ticket types may be added, like maybe it is 5 types of tickets they use it. Okay. So generally, there is three types of ticket. One is incident ticket, another one is service ticket, another one is alert ticket. What is the incident ticket? An issue is occur. An issue is occur. For example, I am unable to access. Yesterday, I opened my server, right? When I open my server, think like this server is running in a some remote location. So this is our server. It is running in a It is maintained by my client. The server is running in the client location. So when I try to access it, okay, through the web application, I have to access. I mean, when I try to access, yesterday it is not working. Okay, yesterday it's not working, so I have to check it. I have to track my tickets. What are the information is anchor? Okay, so I have to track my work. Okay, it's down. It is incident. It is a incident. Okay, I understand. So when I trying to access it, I cannot able to access. That is, it's called a incident. Second, for example. There is a person, yeah, Durga Bhavani is here. So Durga Bhavani asked, so can I required a user account should be Durga Bhavani account. I want to add it to this server. So I have to send to my client, add this user account to my server for accessing purpose. So I'm requesting, right? I'm requesting add this user account to the server. Okay, to the application, to a web application, please add this user, so then user can able to log in and can able to work, right? So I have to add a user and user details I'm sending to the client. So then the client means the client service desk receive the information as a ticket and forward who is the administrator of this server, who is the administrator of the server or administrator of that web application. So they will log in, admin login and create an account and give that account details to me or that user so they can able to log in. Once they successfully log in, close the ticket. It is a service ticket. For example, I want a VPN access. I want a change of my password, or maybe I need to install an application, or maybe I required S3 bucket access, or maybe I required to store my data, or maybe I want to get a backup. Okay. Okay. So, or maybe I will ask printer access. So like that, it is all service request only. Okay, unplanned interruption to the IT services or a reduction in a service quality. Okay, for either single user related or a service related, it is incident only. Okay. So what is a service request? So incident means unplanned interruption to the IT services, reduction of service quality. Okay, to a single user or to a service. Both the side, it is incident on. A user laptop is not working. It is incident. Okay, the server is down. Incident on. Okay, I forget my password. Service ticket. Okay, so like that. So you can also differentiate. You can search in Google for an example for a incident and service tickets. It helps you to understand, depends upon a issue raised by the client. Which one you want to make, like is it instant or a service ticket, you can able to manage. Alert tickets. So we use a monitoring system. I will show one of the demo monitoring part. Okay. When you use a monitoring system, so monitoring means monitoring the infrastructure, your servers, network, applications, your server statuses, servers performance. Okay. Monitoring the infrastructure. Okay. Routers, switches, printers, desktops, IP telephones. So monitoring your infrastructure. Any unusual thing happen, like your storage server is busy, or maybe your server is network is down. Okay, so like that. So there is different changes will occur, sudden changes will occur, like a notification will occur, like hard disk is full, or maybe a server is down, or maybe a router is down, or maybe a particular sector of uplink is down. So then a specific sector is not getting network connectivity. So all these things through the alerting system, because of this monitoring, will monitor the your infrastructure issues is any a threshold or a error or changes occur, it send a notification. We take the notification, put it into the service desk. It is this related issue. It is occur. You have to go and take care of it. Okay. There is a 3 types of tickets. Understand, guys? Ticket types.
Yes, sir.
No, very good. Okay. So as I said, a laptop is down and maybe a server is down. Both are instants only. But which one we are going to resolve first? It is depends upon the impact of the service, impact on the service or impact on the customer base. Okay, importance of that issue also we have to analyze. Analyze the impact of a service or a customer base. Okay, so for example, okay, a server is down, but still service is running. It is a reduction of service, but still it is instant. Server is down, but it is an incident, but still the clients are getting a service. I have a 4 servers are running. One of the server is down. 4 servers for the same service. One server is down. 3 servers still providing same service. Yeah. Someone is trying to say something? Pragati?
Sir, actually.
Okay.
So can you show us practical?
Practical. I just turn on this one only. So here it is. The server is down. It is a instant data. Generally, it is high priority or very high priority, but still the service is available. No problem. Laptop is generally low priority. What important is I have a developed an application. I'm ready to deploy. It is tested. Everything is completed. I'm ready to deploy. I have to release this application by at 12 o'clock. Now server, my laptop is not working. So it is automatically priority will be changes. Okay. So depends upon an issue, depends upon impact of an issue. So you have to analyze and prioritize the issues. So it is there is a mainly basically depends upon in generally it is 4 types of priorities P1, P2, P3, P4. The P4 that's it is a lower priority. P1 is very high priority urgent or critical priorities. I think already I shared these 2 links. Okay, so that's you will understand better. Depends upon organization to organization. The priorities, the way of priority things also different, guys. What is it? Okay, so we'll try. It is working. So I'm the admin. Okay, this is a guys. It is a called a OS ticket. Okay, this software is called a OS ticket. There is a several help desk or service desk softwares are there. So an example, service now, the most popular one is currently service now. This is the most popular service desk. So a lot of jobs on it. So based on what it is say in a service now administrator, service now developer, both the sides, it is jobs are very high. The only thing is you must know what is the service desk, the organizations, and design the ITSM services in the that is required. So it is need an experience to work on it also. Okay, but if you want, you can try when you have a time. whenever you got a time, little bit time or free time, you got it. Go to YouTube, go to what is the service now, what is the ticket, how to create a ticket in service now, how to follow up the ticket, what is incident in service now, like that. Service now, BMC remedy. Okay. BMC Helix, Zoho, okay, Zira desktop. So these are all for it's a service desk purpose only. Okay, and this is OS ticket is a one of the help desk service desk tool. Okay, and this tool is a open source. Earlier we have a GLPI. The GLPI now not much available. It's become very difficult to set up now. Okay, so they are asking to go for a cloud, not on premises and only cloud based only. But OS ticket, both self service type is also there. It means we can deploy into the OS ticket cloud, or maybe you can download and you can create a on premises. Okay, so this is a OS ticket, and you can see in the dashboards. So what are the tickets so far created and what is the status of tickets from last 1 week, last 2 weeks, okay, last 1 month, and nothing 1 month also, last 1 quarter refresh, nothing. Okay, so it is agents directory. So what are the agents? Agents means service desk people, who are the service desk people working in the organization. So that is their information. Okay, in all departments. So my profile, this is my data. Okay, which is given. These are the users. Users means the clients. These are all the different clients. I have it. Some are registered and login successfully. Some are not. Okay, so because we didn't given a proper details in it. Okay, this is users. This is organizations. My client organizations. Okay, like that. These are the tasks, open task, new task creation. These are the different tickets. Out of these tickets, some tickets are closed. Okay, some are open. These are the open tickets only. It means these tickets has to be resolved. Okay, these tickets are not yet resolved. So like that. Okay. So these are the how many open tickets answered overdue totally 11 is there. Answered to me closed tickets totally 5 tickets we closed, and in this quarter only 2. Knowledge base like a KEDB information. Okay. So this is one side. It is mainly admin related main account. So whatever the ticket is occur, I can able to see. And these tickets are assigned to the specific users. Certain tickets are assigned to the specific users. Some tickets are high priority, some are normal, some are low priorities. Okay, this is the ticket numbers when it is last updated. Okay, last updated number, and it is what the ticket subject number it is. Okay, you can change the status. You can change certain ticket, open or a closed ticket. You can assign the ticket to a specific user. You can merge the tickets. You can link. You can transfer the ticket. You can delete it also. Okay. This is this side, and I want to go for another side that is called. Okay. This is support center. At the client side, it will shows. This is where it is. This is at service desk people side. This is at a client side. Either client can create a ticket, create a open a ticket. So yeah, open your ticket. So they give their email ID, full name, phone number, what type of information they required. Is they going to give a feedback, are going to give some, they require some general inquiry, or report an issue, or report an access issue. Okay, give that information, any screenshots or information should be added and click the ticket. Once it is done, that information is coming to this panel. So I'm the admin. So either I will take it and resolve it, or I will assign the ticket to another user. Okay, so that is. Second is you can check your ticket status by log into it your um, uh, email address and ticket number. Okay, so then you can access your ticket information, or you can like a user, like a client, I given a specific users are there now, so they can able to sign in with the username and password, so they can able to access it. Okay. In general, I log in here with yeah, tell me. Yep, someone asking question. Okay. Okay, guys, this is how it is. Of course, I will show you how tickets we are generating and transferring the ticket technology is also there. That is also I will show you. But I want to cover the thing which is like yesterday I told something and people are I thought some people may not get it what I have told yesterday. So that's why I'm repeating the important points in the service test once again. Okay. Finally, guys, what we understand of service desk is a single point of contact. A single point of contact. You can see here it is clearly that is so any customer. So my client need to give some like they need some access permission or maybe they want to report some issues, so they can able to give to me with this like this is a support center, so simply they will create it they give information to me, so obviously so once I given it will come to my things, right? This is our service desk. Okay, and it can be like a person don't know, right? So that a user don't know who is going to be resolve his network related issues, who is going to be resolve that server related issues, or who is going to be resolve the hardware related issues, who is going to be resolve the application related issues, right? I received all the information here, so as an admin I will assign that to the a specific team or a specific user in the team. Okay, so like this, these are the users, means the client information. Here it is agents. Okay, so whenever users, okay, so whenever the user is raise an requirement like an issue, he is reported an issues, I will tell that this issue will be handled by. So for example, unable to connect VPN. So I'm going to assign that issue to a specific agent. Okay. And I will give some thing option reason for assignment, like a please look into it. Please check with a user or nothing. Just click on assign. The ticket will be assigned to that specific user. See, it is assigned to the specific user. That is a what is the system? Admin will do service desk admin assign, verify the tickets and assign the ticket, a specific ticket to the specific service desk person, because this person has a knowledge on this kind of issues, or a specific department, a specific part of technology expertizations will assign to the specific team or a specific user. Okay, team or agent. Client means I want to handle that one. So like that, it will be there. So that's it is single point of contact. What is a single point? This is single point of contact between clients or users or a customer to the employees. Okay, that is what service desk means. intended to provide a single point of contact SPOC to meet the communication needs of both users and IT employees. What service desk will do it? Give the initial support to the customers. What is the customer required? First of all, understand what is the customer requirement. Give the information to do what first they can able to do it. Okay. So I think so I want to open one closed ticket. So it is giving a initial support. Internet is down. If the customer is said, since so check the Wi-Fi LED status, power, internet on the laptop screen, short of network connection. Okay, so like that, give the initial support to the customer to resolve the issues. Understanding customer issues are a requirement. What is the customer requirement? It can be anything like maybe he want an access, or maybe he got some issues to access. Okay, or maybe you want some information, and maybe you want to change our services. What is his requirement? What is his issues? Understand. So then only we can able to support, provide information to the customers. So what is the requirement? What is the information they required? To if they got issue also, you have to tell properly what is the issue and how it can be resolved, or maybe what is the timelines. That is provide information to the customer. Okay, customer told like I'm unable to access my S3 bucket. Oh, it's okay. It will be accessed sometime. It cannot be accessed sometime and leave it. So that is not a good thing, right? So tell how it is happened, how he's able to access, why can't he cannot able to access, what is the permissions required for him, is allowed to access, not allowed to access. For example, I want to go to the server room. I go and put my thumb. I cannot access. I raise a ticket, right? So to the service desk, allow me to go inside a server room. I cannot access. I should not access it. Okay. I want to connect it with a VPN. I should not access. I'm a trainer. I can able to connect to printer, not VPN. Okay. I'm not allowed to access that infrastructures. So then, so obviously it is. You are not allowed means not allowed. So you have to give that proper information. Okay, escalating in issues, if you can not able to resolve it, or maybe if that issue is not under your level of knowledge, then escalate to the higher level. Like if you are working in a L1, escalate the issue to the L2, so then L2 people can able to understand and resolve it. Or maybe you do not have a permission, certain permission to resolve the issue. So maybe who are having that permission to access and resolve the issues, or give the permissions on it. Okay, for example, I want a VPN connectivity. So it went to the L1, and his guy is check my credentials. I'm not allowed to access. So, but still I required to access. Otherwise, issue not. I have to connect it. But what they will do, it will send to the permission check. It may be given by L2 or L3 people. Okay. So, and maybe certain issues are very difficult to resolve. Maybe it is not as per your given guideline. It is another one. So then it can be go for L2 or L3. Even I have written one time, it is happened to me when I was written this Microsoft examinations. That is 3 exams you have to write to get a MCSA. 3 examinations you have to write. The first exam I have written and submitted. The score is displayed, and the exam is we didn't get any printout. Like it has to be submit from my client, my system to the actual main server, and it has to be go there, and from there to the Promotic servers, PSMU servers. So what happened? Something in my name or some issue is there. So what happened? So it is not submitted, and it is showing exam completed, but score is not submitted. somewhere, we don't know what happened. So that the exam conduction guy, so what he done, so he logged the complaint to the Microsoft and as well as Pearson View. My side also, I send a mail to this Pearson View and Microsoft. My score is, we had done an examination. The score printout are the on the Microsoft site also. My score is not shown. I cannot able to download my certificate. It took almost like a thing. So the person is actually contact Microsoft Pearson View Center about an issue, and we ask like so you are a L1 candidate, you cannot able to resolve it, then so send it to the L2 or L3. Okay, so of course they said like no sir, ticket is in the L3 only, not even L2, it is L3 ticket, because this is a typical difficult issue, because in L1 support guys, there is given these type of issues and this type of solution, or this type of support. You have to give this type of deployments. You have to give, that is only up to that level only. Other than that one, it is L3, L4. So obviously any issues occur. So the ticket man administrator or the service desk software itself will allocate the ticket to the specific person automatically. L1 related ticket to L1, L2 related ticket to L2 person only. Okay, but sometimes it is happens, right? So whenever it is a direct contacts to the service desk, so we can have to escalate the issue to the higher position. Okay, it is also the technical expectations are different from L1 to L2, L2 to L3. Technical expectations are different. So you know the server, he know the server, other person also know the server. But expectations, different types of issues, different types of permissions to resolve that issues, also different from one level to another level. That's why I said escalate the issues. Okay, managing tickets. Okay, satisfy both customer needs and IT provider objectives. Okay, so these are the main things. These are the main things about a service desk. And of course, I told about a service desk analyst, basic statement I given, but depends upon the organizations, depends upon you, your technology, you're working, so that things will be changed. But commonly it is about a service desk. Okay. So up to here, we have discussed yesterday, but have taken same time as yesterday to explain us. Two more points I will add it. Okay. And some more points I have to explain. Okay. So this is how to reach service desk, or how service desk get information. I am working in a service desk, but someone has to tell me what they require. Like the client has to tell me what is their requirement, what is their issues. They have to tell me, right? So otherwise I cannot able to do anything. Or maybe I'm a client, I have to reach the service desk to give information what is my requirements or my issues, right? How it is directly, I'm a internal users. Generally, if it is internal user, small organizations, internal users, directly they can able to approach the service desk. Okay. For example, someone came and asked me like I want some information. So then what I will do it? So I will create a ticket. So simply click on a new ticket. Okay. So who is the person and their information, and then add it. Okay. So like this, either existing user or a new user, select a user like a, okay. I selected a user and fill this form like a, what is the ticket notice is alert related, do not send alert. And ticket sources is a phone by phone he told, email he told, So it is okay by phone. The guy is give that he got some issue kind of stuff, or maybe email wise he is reporting, or maybe other source. Maybe came directly. So I said other. What type of topic it is? You got some issues. Okay, it is related to the maintenance related issues. It is okay. Due date is to mention. So today is a due date, and assign to that person who is going to be handling this issue, and give the information and what is the priority level. It is high priority level. Okay. And finally, I'll give all these things, click open. The ticket will be automatically created. Okay, guys. So it is maybe direct or email or phone number. So it is when it is reached to service desk, you will create a ticket. So based on the ticket information assigned to the agent, so he will look into it and resolve the issues. And maybe it can be self-assigned. I can assign to myself and I can resolve the ticket. Like as I said in a first yesterday example is, I am unable to get connected to the Wi-Fi. Okay. Even if I know the password, I cannot connect because MAC binding is there. Only the specific MAC addresses only can able to connect it. So what I have to do? So I have to go to the service desk. First, they will check my laptop MAC address. So then they'll add my MAC address to their router, the Wi-Fi router. Then they will connect it. If I connect it, it will block. Okay. It is like that. Okay. Our next one is telephone, mobile phone, voice or IPs in a certain bigger organizations from different locations. They use voice or IP calls between the service desk and clients or a client, or either it is external or internal clients, or between the uh, service desk and client person. Through emails, you can able to send it. Different apps, websites, kind of stuff we use it. I use this kind of app application. Maybe it can be a mobile-based application or maybe web self-help portals kind of stuff. Certain organizations, including the government websites, having a help desk on a corner. Okay. Usually for me it is easy to search, so then I use always this one only, Pragati. This is a citizen app, new one. See, can you see it is help desk? What it is? It's a helpline, and this is help desk. If you got an issue, so related to something, okay, give all the information like this, okay, and upload your required document and submit. So it is the information go to that actually the service desk view. Okay, so like this, it's I created like this. So many different websites and portals are there. Even if you have a Amazon application, okay, from there support is there. Like it's unable to deliver, so you can go to the customer chatting is available. Okay, if any issue is there, for example, I got an issue with what is that star. Not this star insurance. Okay. Okay. So when I got an issue, so then I started chatting with them. Some self-help chattels are there. See support. Okay. Network ourselves, chat services also there. So they will give information by automation information. And finally, I send a mail to them to resolve my issues. Okay. Self-help portals, websites, apps, all are the same only. And these things can be achieved. This providing apps, services, self-help portals can be get it through the different softwares like a BMC Helix, ITSM, okay, ServiceNow, GLPA, Zoho, Freshworks, OS Ticket. Not only this, so many are there. Okay, so I didn't try. Okay. So there is a different kind of stuff. And also the service desk also getting a ticket instant and service tickets, but also you are getting alert tickets from the different monitoring tools. Okay, from events and alerts of a monitoring tools, we'll get a different events and alerts of infrastructure application related. So those things as send as a ticket to our service desk. Guys, understand how to reach service desk or how service desk will get information about the client requirements or an issue. This part. Don't worry, I will give a break. Just I want to tell up 2.23 points. The service desk manager, as I said, I'm the service desk manager. So what I will do, I received a lot of tickets. Okay, I received a lot of tickets, but this year ticket it is no open tickets. I received a lot of tickets, some tickets are overdue, some are completed answer tickets, closed tickets also there. So whenever the tickets are generated as a service desk manager, I will assign or issue the ticket to the service desk analyst or a technical person or a team wise. Or you can say agent, because terminologies are different from one organization to another organization. Here you can say I am assigning to a service desk agent, or maybe I am assigning to a agent, or maybe to a team. So you can say this is I want to assign to the team. If you are mentioned the team, there is no teams, only agents are there. Okay, but if in case if I make it as a team, this project team, or maybe this specific servers related team, network related team, or a network administrators team, system administrators team, or a storage administrators team, backup administrator team, okay, security related administrator team, or a cyber security related people team. So then I'll assign to the team. Within the team, there is a members are working, right? So that will who is the member is available in the team. So he will going to be take care. For example, I assign to the desktop support team. There is a 5 members are working in a desktop support. So who is available next? So he will get the ticket. He is going to take care of that issues. Okay. So that is sometimes the ticketing software means the software itself as a designed automatically assign the tickets to the specific team depends upon the issue. Depends upon the issue subject. This issue it's automatically can be assigned to a specific agent or a specific team. That is depends upon the software. Guys, understand up to here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So I just before I said before this one, okay, I told there is a escalation of ticket kind of stuff, right? Escalating issues. In the service desk itself, support levels are there. It's not a service desk levels. Support levels in the service desk are basically 4 types: 0, 1, 2, 3. Some organization put a 0.5, 1.5 also there in a certain organizations. So we are not it. So plainly it is a 4 type. The what is the tier 4? That is the fourth one. What is the last one? It is outside of like a consultant type. Okay, it is a kind of consultant for resolving issues or designing related. Maybe, for example, some an organization required enterprise setup means they need a servers, storage devices, networking. So they need a design. So we can design and give it. And maybe if they have a setup, but they need a supporting issues, or maybe they got some issue, need a bigger solution for that one. Okay, a costly solution is required. The consultants will be there. not only infrastructure related, maybe a server related, application related, background related, background related. Consultants are there to do that a specific task who is outside of our organization. Okay, we hire for a certain time. Okay, next one is tier 0. So we'll go back to the first one. Is a tier 0 or a L0. L0. Not T0, it is actually, we should say level 0. L0 is simply a self-help or a user retrieval information. You know, this self-help portals also comes under L0 because where actually customer interacts, that is L0. It can be a person or it can be a portal. It can be a person. For example, I'm a service desk person, L0 person. I have a basic technical knowledge. Overall basic technical knowledge is I have. So what I have to do? I can so simply anybody work like I got some access related printer access related issues occur. So maybe that is I decide like maybe that particular service desk person will handle it. So I will take a note of ticket and I will forward to that person is going to be handle the ticket. That is L0 people. It is simple. Any issues occur and any requirement is there. If they can able to support, give the initial support, level 0 is giving initial support to the customer and escalate the issue to the specific department, depends upon the issue. Okay. So what is a L1? L1 is a basic help desk resolution and service desk deliveries. Means application delivery or maybe installations or maybe any basic issues is occur is going to be resolved according to it, or maybe some changes required, like some login permissions are required. So we'll change that login permissions, or maybe change of password is required. So the L1 people will do it. So L2 is in-depth technical knowledge in a specific domain. L0 is a common knowledge on all the domains, but L1 is about a specific troubleshooting knowledge and delivery knowledge. I mean, technical specification is there, but that is starting of issue resolutions. But L2 is specific domain knowledge, and in that one, in-depth technical knowledge, any kind of issues, setups, installations, he can able to do anything. So any issues go to the L2, it means it should be resolved only. Okay. So L3 is expert in a product service. Okay, expert in a product. So how this product will work and how what is the support is required, design of the services, all these things are done by L3 only. Already I told what is the L4. That is a kinds of consultants, outside support for a problem not supported by organizations. Okay, guys, understand what is the L0, L1, L2, L3, L4. Ours is either L1 or L0. Okay, so I'm not sure about that one. So either you are in the L0 or L1. Mostly as a now, it is L1 only as a fresher and as a technical basic knowledge person. Mostly your is L1 only. Okay, you want to get to the L2. One is required experience, at least 1.5 year experience is required to go to the L2, and specific domain knowledge is required. Specific domain knowledge means either Windows servers, Linux, or cloud, or maybe storage or backup. Okay. So like that, like other maybe like a DevOps related kind of stuff, like in DevOps, continuous integrations, continuous deployments, CI by CD type of knowledges, release management, deployment management, okay, CMDB, configuration management, okay. So like that, if you are improve a specific technical knowledge on the specific domain within a 1 year to 1.5 year, so you can easily go to the L2. Okay. L3 will take time. So L3 at least required a 3 years minimum experience. That too depends upon your organization. So lot of differences are there. Okay, guys, understand what it is? What is SLA? This is important. Service level agreement. What is SLA? Service level agreement. It is signed between customer or a client and a service provider. Already I told what is an SLA. So service provider provide a service to the client. Okay. And what is the service? And what is the support for the service? Okay. That is will be defined inside a SLA. It between service provider and the service provider and the client. Okay. So already I told support levels. It means you are providing a service, but if customer required some information or maybe he got some issues, you have to resolve the issues. When to resolve depends upon the priorities. Based on the priorities, also the organization's service provider agrees like this. With this type of issues occur, will be resolved in this specific time. Depends upon the provider and the client organizations, depends upon the types of service. The time levels will be defined. Both response time and resolution time will be defined. It depends upon the service provider and the client. And service is a service. Okay. Some are very important. So that is, you have to resolve immediately. So what is SLA? It defines, in the SLA, it defines what type of service and what type of support. In the support, if any issues occur, so when it is should be. So within the what type, based on the type of issue, based on the priority of issue, when it will going to be resolved. So that is SLA. OLA, operational level agreement. OLA. Okay. What is SLA? It is between two organizations, right? One is service provider, another is the client. I am giving service to the client. So they both agree on the SLA based on what service and how they are getting a service. Okay. 100% 24/7 service is available, 100% service available, 100% uptime is available. If issues occur within a 15 minutes, any P1 ticket will occur within 1 hour, it will be resolved. If P2 ticket will be occur within a 4 hours, issue will be resolved. Like that, there is an agreement between the service provider and the client. This is SLA. Then what is OLA? There's a team of people working on a project, right? For example, software development project or support related project or infrastructure related project. So there is a business unit people are there, business unit people, delivery managers. So what they will do it, they'll get a projects from other companies, right? So they will get a projects from other companies to our company. So what they will do it, they will hand off that project to the project managers in the organization. Okay. Okay. There is a team. Project manager means that people who are working on this specific technologies on this type of projects. So there is an agreement between both are internal only. The business unit person belongs to same organization. This team is also belongs to same organization. There is an agreement between them is called OLA, operational level agreement. So it is, so who can able to do this one? What are the timelines? Okay, what is it can be a development project or it can be a maintenance project. So whatever it is depends upon, so how long it should be there, what are the working hours, when it will be completed. Okay, like this. Okay, so next one is UC, underpinning contract. So organizations having a vendors, for example, I want a internet connectivity. So I go to ACT or maybe I will go to Reliance Geo or maybe Tata or maybe what is that one HCL or Ticona. I'll get it. So like a continuous vendor connectivity. So continuous, like I need a laptops or maybe I need Microsoft licenses from vendor to the organizations. Okay, agreement. So this is a my requirements. You have to provide that one. It can be if items or maybe a people or anything. Okay, that is a vendor specifications. So that is underpinning contract signed between service provider and the vendor. Okay. So I told so many things in one single shot because these are all I explained yesterday about IT service businesses, okay, and different types of services. Who is the service provider and the customer, and what are the different types of customers, and what is the ticket, types of tickets, priorities, okay, and what is a service desk, what is service desk analytics, how to approach service desk. This is I am told today only, okay, and what is the service desk manager and what are the levels and SLA, OLA. Guys, after the break, we're going to see once more what is this SLA violation, what is a ticket holding, ticket transferring, ticket escalation kind of stuff. Okay, and of course there is a terminologies also there, so that is also we required to discuss, but we do not have a time because yesterday today. So today, okay. Plus possible, I will show you how to ticket, how ticket will be raised, how ticket will be communicate from the service desk to the client, how they will communicate, how they will resolve. Okay, so that practical also I will show you after the break. Okay. Some people are left. Okay, told them so compulsory join after the break. Okay. So when is your when will be